Hey Clancy. Hey Mr. Positive. How are you guys tonight? So I've been kind of like under the weather, sleeping all day, not feeling very good. And hey Twanda. I love you, lady. I come across this video, right? And it says Sarah making fun of addiction. And it's by the one and only Brenduhhh. So I want to do a little reaction to it. Hey, Remy.
Hey, so I'm going to read this because I'm trying to just stay out of the drama. I just want my fucking St. Jude receipts and that's it. At this point.
Okay, let me start off by saying, hey, Amanda. I'm going to start off by saying, Corey, you're never going to get those receipts. You can beg all you want, but you ain't going to get them. You're the one that's obsessed, baby. You do video after video after video begging for these receipts. You sound pathetic. Begging for something you're never going to get. Hey, Mandolin. Hey, Mandy C.
I don't really even want to be around here at all.
Okay, let me stop this again. Every time she does a video, it's, I don't really want to be around here. I don't really want to be in the drama community. But you're in the drama community because you do videos every single day, like 10 to 20 of them sometimes, you know? It kind of seems like if somebody doesn't clap back at you, you go on to the next victim, like you tried to call out Savage. She ain't gonna respond to your crazy ass. Hey, home mycology.
I'm sorry. I'm just so disgusted.
Oh, she's disgusted. She's disgusted. The most vile, evil little twit on YouTube is disgusted. Let's carry on.
With myself and many other people.
Yeah, I'd be disgusted with yourself too, Corey.
Yeah. That's something I should have ever fucking fought for. Because I was always, I hate the drama community, but I stand with the drama community.
Okay, explain that one to me. You hate the drama community, but you stand with the drama community. Girl, go get yourself some help. I'm serious. Oops.
Okay, so I'm going to read this because I'm trying to just stay out of the drama. I just want my fucking St. Jude receipts and that's it. At this point, I don't really even want to be around here at all. I'm sorry.
Let's get through
I'm a part
this.
of the drama community. And I'm not impressed.
Hey, Trisha.
Anyway. Smokey P did that little
hey, Deborah Ann.
Tish Tosh video the other day, right? And we've had a few words, right? Because he went around saying blah blah blah. I made fun of him, and I didn't really. He more kind of told me that shit that matters to me shouldn't matter to me in my own chat one day, and it set me off a little, right? Because shit that matters to him matters to him, so shit that matters to me should be allowed to matter to me, right?
Okay, so let's stop it there. If it's not important to Corey, then it's null and void, right, Corey? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's him, right? He doesn't really get on board with any other thing except for his own shit, right? It's kind of how I am. For the most part, unless you're like gang banging someone who can't fight back all on their own, and there's 500 of you, right? I don't really like that. Never have. Anyway, so he says, don't be deleting your comments, words do matter. Because I said, oh, so words matter, right? being a little smart ass because I'm kind of a smart ass.
You don't say,
and
Corey.
I said, yeah, they sure do. See how I still care about all the sick bullshit people have said about me in the name of children with cancer in St. Jude? Question, do bad drugs make you think the exact opposite of how normal people think? I said, and he says, some people have drug-induced psychosis. So I guess they don't think right. Why are you asking me that? Or why you ask me that? And I said, because this place is backwards and a lot of people here have dealt with addiction. I was just curious on your input. It's like delusions of grandeur in this place. And I mean, delusions, right?
Delusions of your grandeur.
And then I actually, because he mentioned drug-induced psychosis, right? And Sarah claims that she's a recovering addict. Yes.
This is where she brings old Sarah in. I had nothing to do with this topic, right? She knows that me and Smokey have had a little tiff in the past. So she brought it amongst herself to bring me into this conversation. Let's see how it works out.
Still smokes weed, and it's...
Oh, here we go with the weed again. Here we go with the weed. Okay, we're just going to play this a little bit further, and then I've got something to say.
Crackheads, not okay to call them junkies. And she also sides with Randy for lying about me calling her kid a junkie, which never fucking happened, ever. And neither one of them have proved this. They just like to say things, right? Yeah, I don't like to just say things. Diane actually said that all of the proceeds would go to St. Jude, and she's going to post receipts and hasn't and does.
Do you hear the obsession with these receipts? Like, if you don't side with her about these receipts, you're just like such a bad person. And she's like the savior that's going to come save the day and get those St. Jude receipts. It's like Batman and Robin. Tiffany will be Batman and little old Corey will be Robin.
Billion years. Anyway, a long time. I've never personally seen any, but people say they have right at the beginning.
No,
right?
no, 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 Batman.
No one's ever shown me nothing. Okay. Oh. Anywho, back to the psychosis thing, because again, right? Sarah the other day did a big fucking rant about me going to the crazy house because of Twitter, right? Sarah.
Hey, wasn't it you that said that you went into a psych ward because of Twitter beef? Maybe is it because you like to bully people like you do on this channel? I never made fun of you for it. I brought it up. I mentioned it. Sorry.
I had to talk to a drug counselor because they found nothing in my system except for THC. Not a damn thing. Some THC and maybe a little bit of Advil. I don't even know if that shows up in blood testing.
Yes, it shows up in blood tests.
Nothing else. And when I'm like, you tested me for drugs, they were like, well, you know, they lace everything with fentanyl these days. No fentanyl, just THC.
You like how she brings up that fentanyl? She thinks it's going to make a dig at me.
I want to make that very clear to you as a recovering addict. Okay? That preaches nonstop and gets involved in shit that has nothing to do with you. You weren't even here for it. Are you listening?
Okay, Corey. Okay. Let's back up. Skirt. Let's hold up. Wait a minute. I've been here since 2015, okay? Maybe I didn't watch everything like you do, but I've definitely been around. And I have definitely watched since then. Now, granted, I was mainly focused on the Planet X stuff, you know, that superstitious planet that's going to like crash into the earth and kill us all. Yeah, that one.
I posted something on Twitter, and again, I should actually show that. I think I threw that one out, though. But they all say that, right?
Hi, Irish
it's legal
gal.
Here, but everything you get your weed in, all the containers, everything, all of it, all says that this can cause dependency issues.
Thank you, Trisha.
Plus a whole bunch of other stuff, okay? So you can't claim recovering addict. I'm sorry.
Oh, I cannot claim to be a recovering addict because I smoke weed. Let me tell you a little something, Corey. people don't really get addicted to weed. Now, maybe they can come kind of dependent on it, but if they don't have it, it's not like they go through withdrawals like I went through. Okay. I was a legit heroin addict. Like, I would wake up in the morning with chills, freaking out, trying to figure out how I was going to get my next high. And if I didn't, I would have the flu times 20. I'd be laying on the floor, curled up in a ball, thinking I was going to die. I'm pretty sure that if anybody smokes weed, they don't act like that. They don't get those symptoms. So yes, I am recovered from, or I'm recovering from what I used to do. I don't think I'll ever be recovered fully because, it's always going to be there in the back of my mind. It's always going to, it's a part of who I was. I just, whatever.
You can claim I grew up, I stopped doing bad drugs,
blah, blah, blah.
Normal people stuff. But you can't go around judging people on
Ooh.
Words and addiction. Sarah, it's not your place.
Okay, now wait a minute. When did I ever judge anybody on an addiction? Like ever. In the history of ever. Oh, I'll wait. Corey, you want to come in? You want to come up on panel? You want to tell me how much of a piece of shit I am and how great you are, Corey? I'll give you a link.
Okay? All right. So anyway, this is why it isn't your place. I wrote back to him just because the subject came up. I went into a pot-induced psychosis, or at least that's what they tried to blame it on.
Pot-induced psychosis.
Sarah made fun of it yesterday.
How did I make... Okay, I need an explanation of how I made fun of a pot-induced psychosis. Explain that to me. Irish Cow Honey, thank you. Much love to you. I appreciate you, darling.
Question, just in case you saw it, right? Because you did, right? I think the video is still up. A psychosis is both fun and terrifying. It changed my whole mind.
So a psychosis is fun for you? Yeah, you need to like seek help, babe.
Said too. And I'm grateful that I went through it. However, I want you to notice pot-induced psychosis, right? Because there's a lot of variables for why some people go crazy, right? Well, I think there's a lot of variables for why everybody goes crazy, and they only blame the pot. Sarah, pot, weed, marijuana.
Duh.
Addictive.
Drug.
Okay. Okay.
Corey.
Am I making my...
Okay, let me explain again for the people that may have missed it. I know that I've told my story a million times. Like, I've never gone in depth and told the whole thing because, some people will say I'm sad fishing. So I don't really want to get into that. But I will say that I smoke pot at night because it helps me sleep. I have issues sleeping. Okay. I have nightmares of my grandparents. I held both of them as they died. So, it's just something that it's a part of me, And so I smoke weed and it does help me go to sleep. It's not like I'm smoking weed all throughout the day. Shit. 3 cups of coffee don't even help wake me up. Could you imagine me smoking weed in the morning? Oh my God, I'd be going back to bed. Anyways, let's keep going.
Very clear to you. Okay? They actually fucking urge to tell me that smoking one joint is considered chronic use.
Well, she just said smoking one joint a week is considered chronic use. I swear to God, I've heard it all. I have heard it all. I mean, it's no wonder they call this chick crazy. Okay.
Not even a day. A week. One joint a week.
One joint a week. Use. Chronic use.
You might have a fucking addiction problem.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if you smoke one joint a week, you have a chronic addiction problem. From the mouth of babes. Corey, let's give her a hand. Oh, shit.
Where I live. Okay. Yeah. Anywho, it didn't have anything to do with Twitter or fucking weed. It had a whole lot to do with a whole lot of factors, all piled on.
Oh, like you bullying people and then maybe them clapping back? Copy that.
Each other, and none of it really mattered because you didn't get any help where I went. Nobody did. Like I said, kid died, right? Drug overdose. This bitch doesn't give a fuck.
Okay, so I don't give a fuck. Please do not presume to think you know what I give a fuck about and what I don't give a fuck about. So there's that, Corey.
Would she? Right? He was 23. He knew he was gonna. He cried for help. For the whole 2 weeks we were there together. And they didn't help him or any of the other fucking people in there. Right? I said that. Right? So whatever you do, Sarah, never go into a pot-induced psychosis. I mean, maybe it's different in the States, but they give you so much fucking more pills than they do in Canada. I highly fucking doubt it. Right? Mental health issues is a real thing.
Yes, mental health issues is a very real thing. That's why they call it a dual diagnosis when it comes to being an addict and having, you know, a mental disorder, maybe like depression, a psychosis. I mean, it happens. That's why when people get clean, they have to work with someone like a counselor, preacher, whatever, because it just, you know, I mean, you don't just get sober and stay sober. You've really got to like work at it. So yeah, Corey, I completely get it.
That you're making fun of. Addiction is real.
I don't make fun of anybody with an addiction.
Very selective about.
Oh.
I can't fathom your mindset, and I can't deal with your shit.
Okay, look, I can't deal with your shit either, Corey. You're fucking whacked, dude. To sit there and say, "Oh, Trisha, honey, thank you. I love you, girl." Okay, so I forget what I was gonna say.
Don't mention me.
Oh,
don't.
Okay, so here's this, Corey. I will not mention you if you stop making these petty ass little videos of me. And if you keep lying about me, I'll go live every single damn day about you. I do not care. I'm not intimidated by you. You faze me not. I can't stand a liar, and I can't stand it when you sit there and lie about me, trying to say that I don't give a fuck about anybody with an addiction. You're a lying ass fool. Shoot.
Ever. Anyway, and then Smokey P said, "A lot of here have dealt with addiction. It's very humbling. Did it change your mind?"
You know what? And kudos to Smokey, because he didn't even fall for her shit. You know, when she mentioned my name, he was just like, he skipped right on over that. And big props to you, Smokey. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you.
Set for the good. I hope it all works out. You're a tough cookie. And I had actually answered here, hell yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh.
It is changed my mindset for the good. Like, it really did. So much better than I was before that happened to me, right? I mean, I feel sorry for people like Sarah, but...
Okay, she feels sorry for Sarah, but she's going to sit there and bring her up in every single video and tell her how she's not in recovery and call her names. She calls me a junkie and tells me to stick a needle in my arm, but I'm supposed to feel sorry for her because somebody called her a crackhead. I'm sorry. There's no love lost there. There's no sympathy there, dude. Like, you're not going to call me a junkie and then expect me to feel sorry for you because somebody calls you out of your name. Not going to happen. Let's carry on.
She has to help herself. No one else.
I have to help myself. Okay, I own my own home. I have 3 cars in the driveway. What else do you need to know? I have some land down in Kentucky. What else do you need to know, Corey? Huh? What else do you need to know? I'm pretty sure that I'm not living in a motel anymore, eating out of a dumpster. I own my shit. I'm taking care of what's mine. Okay? So get that shit straight.
Help her, right? Her going around preaching to people about shit that they personally don't care about because they care about things like violence and domestic abuse and children and cancer.
Oh,
right.
Here we go.
Ain't gonna fucking do her any good until she deals with her own fucking problems.
I'm pretty sure that I speak to my psychiatrist like probably once every 3 weeks. So I'm good there, Corey. Thanks though.
And then Aries Fire just said an hour ago, are you saying that Sarah made fun of what happened to you? Yes, Aries Fire.
Well, see, okay. This is why I'm doing this live right here, because Aries Fire came into her chat and was like, Sarah's making fun of addiction. You know, no, I'm not Aries Fire. And I've always liked Aries Fire. And that's what bothered me. And I know that I'm better than Corey. She means nothing to me. She's all the way up in Canada. I mean, all she has is a mouth and she uses it all the time. And it does get triggering at times, but man, this thing with the receipts is not going to go anywhere. Like, it's not like Corey's going to come to America and file some type of lawsuit or try to sue Diane or something. It's not going to work that way. She needs to give it up. It's just all she's doing is trying to bully Diane. Point, period, the end.
I absolutely am saying that. Absolutely. Yeah, Sarah. So what do you have to say for yourself on that one? What kind of excuses are you going to make up? What kind of fucking bullshit has Randy and Diane and Wendy taught you?
Okay. What kind of bullshit has Wendy, Diane, and Randy taught me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Let's just carry on, then I'll say what I got to say.
Right?
Thank you, Miranda.
I love Aries Fire.
I love Aries Fire too.
She's a sweetheart. She's a real doll. Right?
Weirdo.
There's so many nice people around here who are just nice, right? They only troll people who are here to be trolled, right? They don't fuck with people who don't fuck with them, right?
See, that's where she's lying. This chick makes video after video after video of me with my name in it. And the only time I ever do a live or a little video on her is to clap back at the dumb shit she says, because it's all irrelevant and it's meaningless, really, but it pisses me off and it does kind of trigger me because she's lying. I cannot stand a liar. And Corey is a huge liar. And yes, Corey, you're a doxer too.
No, not Sarah. Not Sarah.
Weirdo.
She just needs to belong somewhere. Doesn't matter what kind of fucking people, as long as they accept her and she thinks they're the cool crowd.
All right, let's talk about that. I'm pretty sure that I've closed out every single fucking chat I've ever been in because I'm not a follower, dude. You've got that shit wrong. Nobody needs to use me. If somebody wants to be my friend, then they can be my friend for me, not for who I like and who I don't like. Get that shit straight, Corey. I'm not out here begging no one to be my friend. Got it? I'm not sitting there trying to get on a bandwagon about some stupid ass receipts. So I'm going to stop talking to certain people. That's not me. Just because some other motherfuckers are doing it doesn't mean that Sarah's going to do it. So check your damn self. Sorry, I don't comply with your bullshit. I don't care about any receipts and I'll scream it to the rooftops. I don't care. I will never care about those damn receipts. People donated their money to Diane and Wendy because they wanted to. And yes, at the time, they were going to say Jude, but guess what? Because of the shit you guys have put Diane through, she stopped doing it that way. All right? So congratulations, you fucked some shit up. But don't worry, people that support Diane and Wendy are going to continue to support Diane and Wendy. Capiche? And again, I'm not begging anybody to be my friend. I'm not. A friend is a verb, okay? But I'm not going to be pressured into being friends with someone that's trying to, man, I'm not going to talk about it right now, but just know that I'm not begging anybody to be my friend. If you want to be my friend, be my friend. A friend is a verb. So that's pretty much all I've got to say. You know, Corey, if you want me to leave you alone, you need to stop making your petty ass little videos about me and stop trying to drag me into shit and stop trying to plant seeds so me and Smokey will end up into an argument, because it's not going to happen. And quit trying to get Aries Fire to believe your bunk ass bullshit, because that shit ain't cool. I ain't lying on you. I don't hardly ever talk about you unless you talk some shit about me. Check it. With that being said, I'm going to bed. I don't feel good. I've been sick like off and on all day. My son's sick and it's just a yucky day around this house. So I really felt the need to like come and talk about this because, you know, I am in recovery. Regardless of what that twit says, I am absolutely in recovery. I'm not using heroin any longer. I'm not shooting speedballs any longer. I'm not eating Xanax to miss a whole month out of a year. Seriously. Like, that's how I would do it. I would take them every day, all day, at least 10 bars a day. That's who Sarah was. Sarah doesn't do that dumb shit no more, because life is worth living today. And that's all I've ever tried to tell people, is that there's hope after you get sober. There's a good life after you get sober. That's all I've ever said. And Brandon's said it too, because he lives it every day and I live it every day, and we like to talk about it. So if you don't want to think I'm sober, that's fine. But my recovery is my recovery. You got that? Thank you, Honor Rose. I'll be all right. Man, I woke up and I like didn't have a voice. It was awful. And oh gosh, my head, it just like, you know, when you get like sinus and it kind of makes you feel like you've been hit by a Mack truck, your head's all heavy. That's how it was this morning. And I've just kind of, blah. Okay, you guys, I'm going to jump off here, but I love you all. Irish Gal, thank you. And Trisha, thank you too. And I hope you all have a good night. So, night, everyone.